It did not like my stream key when I said, hey, we should do the thing. And it was like, no.
You fool.
Fly, you fools. Hey, there we are.
Oh, look, it's us.
It is us, and I am updating the D&D Beyond Campagna. So there we are. Should update here shortly. And then we just need to tweet on the twatters.
That's a fun schedule. Alaska time.
Alaska time.
Yeah, that was their schedule. They went off of Alaska time.
1 hour earlier than Pacific.
Yeah. That's why I don't see very often. Oh, but we had a chair stream going.
Chair stream.
We like chair streams.
Oh. Hey! Ashina's life.
He does.
No, actually,
I am Gage Okami.
Yeah, we're swapped.
Wait. Hold on. I'm not Gage.
What? What the what?
Yep, we're in different spots.
Did you swap again?
Now I'm Gage.
No.
Don't swap on me. Yeah, you did. I think somebody's camera did a thingy.
Faded disconnected like 30 minutes ago. That's why I asked, are we in the right spots?
Yeah.
I totally didn't pick up on that. My bad. My bad. My bad. All right. Yep.
Oh, I like that color better.
Clickety clack clack, clickety clack clack. The blamsies. Tweets out. Tweets live. Things have happened.
Whoa.
Things happened.
Things are happening. YouTube sides to go.
Cool.
There we go. There we are.
NPC extraordinaire.
NPC extraordinaire.
I believe you spelled extraordinaire wrong, but...
Did I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it didn't tell me that I did, which is
It's okay.
partly why I misspelled it, because I'm an NPC extraordinaire, not a speller extraordinaire. Let's see.
There.
I can voice all the characters under the rainbow. I can't spell any of their names properly.
Spell a damn thing.
I can voice anyone.
Well, that's like the difference between wisdom and intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Night
has better wisdom than
any
intelligence.
Voice for you, but I can't do typing. No. Spelling, fuck that. Anyway.
That's okay. We've had many typos throughout.
It is a thing.
Changeling
It
was
is
wrong.
A thing. Oh. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Ha-ha! Yay. Muzak. Oh my goodness. All right.
Make sure everything's still working.
It's like checking to make sure that everything
fuck
still
that.
works.
You should have
Then
done
nice to
that.
keep that for later.
What'd you break?
Ooh. Well, what you need it for later would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna, I don't know, arm wrestle or something.
You're gonna arm wrestle?
You're gonna somehow beat the 19 strength paladin in an arm
It
wrestle.
could happen. It could happen.
Leif could be both of you with his 26 strength.
You
Bigby's
can
hand.
summon Bigby's hand. Yeah, it's like 2 fingers.
Well, Bigby's hand's kind of big, so I think it might be 1 finger.
Just the thumb. Just.
No, just a pinky.
Well, then it becomes.
Just,
Yep. Just.
See, 2 because there's 2 of you, so it's got to go both at the same time.
uh,
So it's weak fingers, is what you're saying?
double teaming.
Pinky and thumb.
Begone, puny mortals. Bigby's hand, I didn't know you could talk. Surprise. This is the true form of Trixie the Soul Pixie.
I was about to say,
Bigby's hand.
Trixie's going for a ride on Bigby's
Actually, that's a really good point. There is the Bigby hand monster, right? The arcane.
Yeah.
hand. There's the monster.
I wonder if it has living Bigby's hand. Does it talk? No, it has no languages. Okay, it's got one int.
I can't imagine that it would.
It's got one int.
It like thumbs up. Just
It's 2 shadow puppets on the wall. Bigby, put on a show for us.
That is the best use of the 2 5th level spells. 2 sorcerers just casting Bigby's hand and doing a shadow puppet show for a minute.
That'd be great.
Did you twin spell?
No.
No.
Twin spells reserved for things like Firebolt, Chromatic Orb.
Mm-hmm.
Twin
They can
spell
only
Bigby's
target a
hand.
creature. Bigby's hand is not
Let's
a
talk
target.
about how OP that would be. My
2
God.
Bigby's hand just come in and just.
I'm gonna grab
Well,
him around the neck and then I'm gonna smash the other one down.
Yeah, two spellcasters can accomplish that together.
2 spellcasters, yes, but like I'm saying, like a twin spell, Bigby's hand. My God.
Nah, that's why Twin
No,
Spell is not
Cool.
broken. It's powerful but balanced. It's not a lot you can twin besides like Chromatic Orbs and Firebolts
Yeah.
and stuff.
Sure.
Can't twin a Fireball.
Big nice.
You can twin Disintegrate though.
Oh,
Yes, you can.
You have to target different things though. You can't target the same thing with
Yeah.
Twin Spell.
well, I'm just gonna scooch over here right quick. And make sure that my tissues are near. Because my nose is running. Yo, Brick! Bigby's hand dancing lights, boom, immediate puppet show. I now have a new idea for your campaign. Yes!
You are welcome.
Nice.
You are very welcome.
Amazing. What's going on, Breck? How are you? So, I'm just very happy that we're all here today. Because it's been like 2 weeks. And then it was like 2 weeks before the session, the last session that we had too. And it's like all this away time. It just makes me sad. It makes me long to play some TTRPG goodness. Oh, program delusion is also a great compliment to this. Look at you guys nerding out. But no, I'm just very happy that everybody's here. Corrupt, who was having internet install issues. He had a very tight schedule to meet. And we weren't quite there, so we had to postpone. But you're good now. I don't know if all of us have gotten our pokes from the vaccine, but hopefully we'll continue to mitigate those as those things go.
Yeah, I have to wait till June or July.
Oh,
Well,
Because I
I have
can't.
to be so much apart too.
Yeah, and I can't take time off until June 30th, really. So I don't want to have a really bad reaction when I work 7 days a week and then be like, oh, I took 1-2 days off, and then like really close to the incentive thing that's going on until June 30th for overtime. So
yeah.
those
Totally.
things. And install the internet from AOL CD. Listen, only if you got the free one from the grocery store, and also palmed like 10 more on your way out the door. 15
I've
minutes
never
free of
done
AOL.
Uh huh.
is that a thing that people did?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
30. Well, it was for a while. There was like 30 days free, and then they shortened it to like 2 weeks, and then they shortened it to a week, and they shortened it to 3 days.
It eventually got down to 15 minutes. Yeah, it was. I remember there being like 15-minute discs, and it wasn't just AOL. It was like Net Zero was another big one.
Mm-hmm.
Netscape was another one.
Some people will never know the sound of a dial-up modem.
I remember that.
God.
Good for them.
It's a terrible sound.
It is, but it's somewhat comforting now that I'm older.
No, it's so awful.
No, I'm pretty sure that Gamers Nexus, that's like the sound that they play at the end of every video, is that sound. And so like only people that are old enough to know what it is know what it is. It's weird. Like the way that we do things, even with technology, right? Like the fact that they make a camera sound whenever your phone like actually snaps the picture. It's like most people haven't used shutter cameras for a long time. You don't hear the shutter anymore unless you have a higher end camera. Yet we make the. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, yeah, unless your phone's silent.
That's what I mean. Like if you have sound on, it's gonna like it makes the noise. Like even though there's no like shutter to do. That is a hell of a long time to be able to maintain one name. I applaud you. My internet persona has changed many times throughout the years.
I can't even keep my real name that long.
I did
I've
say
had
this is my
the
final
name
form.
Cataract since 19...
87.
Not quite. 1994, I want to say.
Wow.
Before I was even alive.
I hate you.
I mean, it's a thing.
I was born in 97. I am a baby.
Yeah, Kat, there's a possibility that I wasn't alive when you got that.
My birthday is in a few months. Ew.
I was in high
Level
school
up.
in 1997.
I don't want to level up anymore. Can I just stay?
Sorry, it doesn't work that way.
Trying to get some level drains. This isn't Pathfinder.
I mean, I know the only way I know to drain levels is from demon souls, and that usually kills someone. Yeah, souls suck.
So suck.
We
I think it's called
had,
Soul
Your
Sucker.
soul is mine.
we had Prodigy.
That was fun. A little Shank song there.
Yeah, when did you get
Ooh,
cataract? Like
Prodigy.
what month in
Man.
'94?
I don't remember. That was
Okay.
it was 1994. I was
Milestone XP.
15.
There's a good chance I also was not alive yet then.
Wow.
Yep.
Let's see.
I got it. It was my screen name for AOL Instant Messenger.
So hardcore.
I don't remember what my AOL screen name was. Thank God. It was probably something really juvenile and terrible.
I still have all that stuff.
It was my second screen name. My first one was I want to say it was like Killer Tex or something, but I don't think it lived in Texas. Maybe I
I've
just
only
moved
ever
to
had
Texas. I don't
3
remember.
screen names ever.
I've had many.
Yeah,
But
Daedra Kami
also,
is my
like,
third.
The advent of me on AOL and like AIM was me in high school
AIM.
with other buddies that were like trying to surf for chicks to talk to on the internet.
ASL.
Absolutely. It's
The conventional dating app.
whew. It's like you think about all the conversations you've had and you wonder how many of those were actually like middle-aged dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never actually used AOL either. We had before we had the internet, we had Prodigy, which was like a BBS, one of those proprietary things. And then whenever we did get internet, it was through a local company, but not AOL.
Oh, look
I
at
never had
you.
AOL. We
Yeah,
did get a second phone line.
Man, the joys of like not having cell phones. You're like talking to your friends or talking to a girlfriend or whatever, and you're like on the phone line. Your parents could be listening in. They're like, "Hey, are you still on the phone? Are you still talking to this person? Like, this is a really long phone call. Like,
Yep.
you have to
Pagers
pay
were a
for
thing.
this. You got to pay for the minutes." I was like, sorry.
I wanted to talk to my friends. I got on my bicycle.
Well, some of my friends lived in other places.
Bicycle.
I want to ride my bicycle.
Bicycle.
It's such a good song. Nostalgia! I know. Well, speaking of nostalgia, I don't know. That's just a shitty segue.
That was a terrible segue, but D&D.
Okay.
But D&D. No.
Remember
So
that
like I
time
was
when
saying
we
though.
played D&D?
Yeah, remember that time we played D&D? I'm just saying it's been a kind of on and off couple weeks, so hopefully we can get back into a happy groove here. Couple things I wanted to point out. I don't have the overlay updated yet, but this month, very soon, I think probably in time for next week's session, I'm going to be updating everything, and our monthly partner is actually going to be StackUp.org, and we're going to be raising money all month for StackUp.org. And a big push. So hopefully we can raise over $1,000, because if we raise $1,000, then they actually ship a crate to active duty soldiers overseas, and we should be able to see like a photo that they receive, and they'll be able to know that's from all of us. So it's going to be awesome. So I'm really excited to be working with Stack Up and to be doing those types of things. So we will continue to support them as we go, but that's coming. So look for that. Two, this is essentially the conclusion of an over year-long campaign, at least the season of it. We had kind of a season 1, and now we've had a season 2, and so this is really kind of the end cap of that season 2. And I would just like to point out that holy crap, 43 freaking episodes within a 2-season campaign. This is continuing to blow my mind in terms of how far and how we continue to kind of take this to the next level and to kind of that next place that I never could have dreamed that this is where this would have been, last year around this time. It's insane to me. I just appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you. From my group of players here and from everybody that has been continuing to support us for this long. It means a lot. This has been a very fun adventure, and I'm excited to continue and see where it continues to go. Speaking of those things, I'm also looking into other things to try and, I don't know, keep things spicy. But we need to get back to the goodies. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the start recording button. I'm going to try and drink coffee one more time because I am fighting some kind of chest cold, and it's really wreaking hell on my vocal cords. So unless you want me talking like 3 octaves low tonight, we're going to be drinking
that's fine.
lots of stuffs. You just want me to talk down here all night. I know you do. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dungeon Nytes. I'm Knight, and talking lower than you've ever heard me before. Yes, this is my real voice, I promise.
Apparently, we've got a really serious thunderstorm going on here because that thunder just shook my feet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
You gotta
So
love
if I
that.
drop off, it's because my power went out.
Internet stability is great.
Operator, could you
We were
help
supposed
me
to get a
place
really bad
this
storm,
call?
and then it sprinkled, and that was it.
Ooh,
Because Texas.
'cause Texas. I don't know what we got going on over here.
Of course, I didn't even
in
know it was
Pittsburgh.
raining because my headphones are noise canceling. So.
Oh, well, look at that. All right. The video is recording. And with that, we're going to go ahead in 3, 2. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Dungeon Nytes, our weekly dose of D&D from us to you. Last session, we slayed the dragon. We killed the big bad. You chased him off of his perch into an ice cave. Hit him so bad that he had to retreat and ask for help, and then ended up getting his head bitten clean off. And we left you we left you in his lair. Some of you staring down below the ice at shiny sums of money. Others harvesting body parts. It's been fun. And that's what we're going to pick up today. I turn it over to you.
I would need to find a way to break this ice. Anybody got a big hammer?
How far down is all the shiny things in the ice? Like when you start to see the shiny things, I should say.
I mean, you can see them, so there's that. Roll a... Oh, give me a perception check.
Oh, that's sad. 12.
12? Based on what you can see, you think it's probably a foot under the ice. That'd be your guesstimate.
I mean, I can melt it.
I'll step back.
I mean, I'm not gonna fireball it. It's fine. We're doing this slow. Don't want to store anything underneath. He's gonna see how well concentrating on a firebolt will work. Like the one time he had to melt through dragon ice.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Am I rolling to hit, or am I doing a check like last time? I think you made me do an Arcana check last time.
Yeah, you're right. Do an Arcana check. That's fine.
Okay. Or my spellcast. I don't remember. It's fine. Arcana. I rolled the same thing.
You focus the energy into the palm of your hand. And as you put it down to the ice, you begin to see water pool around your palm. After holding it there for as long as you can stand, you've gotten about halfway through the ice.
And shape water and out the hole.
All right.
This is going to take a while.
Do you
Bamir
need any help?
is going to look at the metal things that are under the ice and cast heat metal on those things.
On one thing or all things? Can you specify?
I don't know, whatever is shiny that I can see.
That's metal.
Big. The biggest
metal
shiny
thing. Cool. I like it.
I want you to give me... What's your spellcasting based off of?
Charisma.
Charisma? Okay, I want you to give me a charisma check. Straight roll, no modifier. And if it's over 12, something special is going to happen.
Rolling a straight roll with charisma as a modifier. 23.
So 17.
It's a +6 because I've got Jack of all trades.
Yeah, Jack of all trades is amazing.
That's what I mean. Just no modifiers, though. You rolled a 17. So
18. Jack of all trades.
It was a 17 on the die.
17 on the die.
+6 is 23.
I know. But I meant to say, just whatever the dice is, it has to be to 12, and then something special happens.
Fine,
So,
20.
Bamir, as you kind of look down and you see the shinies, the kind of exhaustion and the cold and all of the kind of anguish and pain kind of leaves you for a moment. And you begin to get like a gold fever. You get excited when you see this horde. And as you kind of reach out with your hand to try and heat up this metal, to melt this ice, a 20-foot diameter from the point of your hand begins to heat up, and you can see underneath the ice glow, even in areas that were previously obscured by frost. And as you're standing there, most likely on top of part of the spot that you're heating up, you begin to hear ice cracking underneath your feet. You see cracks develop on the surface.
Back up, back
I'm
up.
Misty stepping that way. Just back away. Just poof, poof.
The whole center of this floor gives way, and a perfect circle of ice collapses to reveal a tremendous horde. At this
It's over the
point,
edge.
there is too much that you were like, how the hell are we going to get this out of here?
Lots of stuff.
Wow,
How much room do you have in that bag of holding?
not that much.
Can we maybe prioritize?
Come here, can you detect magical
Ooh.
things?
No.
That's fair. Uh-huh.
I have identify, but not detect magic.
DM, how many Big B's hand scoops would it take to get all this out?
A few. It's not a very deep horde, but it is wide.
So, what kind of stuff are we seeing in there? Is it mostly coins, or are there like jewels or items, or
Random statue.
You're seeing an assortment of goods. Mostly gold coins and gems. You immediately see some extremely large diamonds that you know have to be worth at least 100 gold piece each. You see some kind of things that are probably not so special. There's bits of old armors that are tattered that are mixed in, some weapons. It appears that this horde has been made up of things that were brought to this dragon, some of extreme monetary value and some of kind of areas that were ransacked, or homes or areas that had been looted and brought in and kind of deposited into this dragon's horde.
Hey,
You even
I'm
see
a
some
spellcaster. I can
bones.
cast detect magic. I'm not Godoruk.
The paladin remembers they're a paladin.
I am a paladin. Yeah, I will cast detect magic and see if I spot anything magical in there.
It's only 30 or 60 feet, so you might have to hop in.
Yeah, I'll hop in. I'll misty step in and
Bridge
Cast detect
McDuck
magic.
dive?
yeah. It's anything within 30 feet of me.
Unfortunately, there are no magical items in this horde. It is pure treasure.
All right.
Lauren?
Nothing magic in here. Looks like just valuables.
Okay. How deep is the hole?
So the ice again that melted through was about a foot. What ended up melting was about 1.5 feet, and then it goes down another foot below that.
Oh, this is...
Oh,
Only
my-
Okay.
okay.
He's
Let's
not
step
in a
down.
misty step.
Did not need to miss a step.
It's not, like I said, it's not tremendously deep, but it is a 20-foot diameter of
Okay.
just stuff. Mostly gems, coins, the assorted gear here and there.
Do we have anything to put it?
I mean,
I
this
could
bag of
load
holding,
up a horse. Will it fit all of that? What's already in there?
it'll fit a lot of stuff.
Not gonna fit that much.
Well, we can come back.
It's a bit of a journey to come back, but they can fit 500 pounds.
All right.
Yeah, let's take the most valuable stuff, just in case anything comes and loots this
I'm
place.
gonna
Where the dragon's
reach in the bag and basically pull out all the crap that I bought that's basically worthless and throw it on the side. Hand Ashin the book, and
I dumped the contents last week.
I know I put a bunch of crap into it,
All of the
like all the
adventuring gear.
crap I bought for the thing for the journey.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
And
Thorin will start picking that stuff up and carrying it himself.
I give you the book.
Okay.
And then starting with the gems. I'm gonna start just putting stuff into the bag.
So I'm going to save you guys a little bit of time. Are there any specific gems that you want to know about?
The number of diamonds that are 100 gold pieces.
After sifting through at a solid effort of kind of walking through and kicking through, you managed to find 12.
Are you writing all this down, Kat?
Oh, I should be.
I can write it down if you want.
No, I've got the spreadsheet.
You're good? Okay.
Any other gems anyone else is concerned with?
The only reason I'm concerned
Hey,
about
hey,
the
hey.
diamonds is because they can be used for resurrections.
I understand that.
Just pull up my handy dandy gem sheet that I made a long time ago. Is there any amber?
There is not.
Okay.
It is not native to this region.
I don't think I've got any other particular gems that I would be looking for.
Okay.
But I would assume that any gems that we find are going to be more valuable than the coins.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, I'm going to give you a overall value of the haul to save us time and inventory,
Okay.
aside from any particular items that you are interested in, hence why I'm asking.
Ah,
Yep, I'm good. I only was looking for amber.
Really only diamonds.
Okay. So, aside from the diamonds, the rest of the kind of gear, other gemstones, and various assortments of coins equals a whopping 20,000 gold pieces.
okay.
A lot of coin.
Yep.
That'll all go in the bag of holding. Based on weight.
Well, depends on how much of it's copper.
In this world, coin doesn't weigh weight in our bags. Technically true, but no. Ashin, can all this fit in that bag?
Probably.
What are we going to do with this? Other than just most fish is going to go into Phandalin.
Yeah.
If we have something to put it in, I can carry about 300 more pounds of stuff.
Cool.
Maybe
Come over here and
less,
help me
maybe
carry
more.
these dragon scales.
Okay.
All right. So, is there a shovel amongst the loot?
Pulls out a
Just
shovel.
shovel
Do you
in.
need a shovel?
Shovel coins into the bag of
Yeah.
holding.
Does
I
the
have a
paladin
shovel.
have the paladin has a shovel?
Oh, good. Actually, I probably have one in the crap that I bought from Parthen.
Yeah.
We did. Good job. How long was the trip, by the way? It was half a day, right?
Yep. On horses. Mhm.
Go again and come back for the rest.
I mean, I could maybe. I don't know. Maybe I could turn one of us into a beast that can help carry some of this.
I can turn myself into a beast.
You can also turn into a big bird, can't you?
Uh-huh.
That would help.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to point out to you guys something that I don't want you to overlook. You are standing in an ice cave attached to a former dwarven hold, albeit a little bit beat up after years of conquest and reconquest and then a dragon that came in and tore through everything. But you are in a fairly isolated, not very well-known location with essentially a small castle in a highly defensible region. If you wanted to claim said area as your own and
I'm in.
overhaul/update, it may be an idea worth considering.
Operate the tavern in Finland and also have a castle?
I think what the traveler is saying is that, yeah, this would be our castle, our keep, and then we still have the tavern as a tavern.
If only we could move from here to there instantly.
I know. It would be nice, wouldn't it?
How far does that dimension door go?
500 feet.
500
It's not far enough.
Not far enough.
But a teleportation circle, though.
I mean, it's half a day's travel on horses. I mean, it probably took a while. If we were just to fly, probably wouldn't be that long.
It's fair.
Maybe
We
a
have
few,
to open that path up.
well, it'd probably be a few hours. And we can open the path up,
Large Hysteria eagle.
Yeah.
Should
And I can-
transport things.
turn someone else to an eagle too.
Yeah, I'll help carry stuff back. We're gonna fly. I'll fly with her.
I mean, you do have a whole stable area there. You could just leave the horses as long as they got some food.
We didn't take the
We're
horses
gonna-
all the way up here.
No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
we left the horses down. the
We
mountain.
couldn't pass. There was an impassable place for them. We sent them back.
So, okay, this gives me some wonderful ideas.
All right. So, do we have enough bags and stuff that we can put all of this hoard into things to carry it away?
You know, it's a good thing that in my bag I have a bunch of various skins and whatnot and rope that we can craft bags with
Why don't we
very
just
readily.
take what we can in the bag of holding, which would be quite a bit. Let's fly back home. We can just fly back whenever and put more into the bag of holding that can carry a lot of things magically.
Yeah.
Do we have a way to seal this place off so nobody else can get in it?
I'm not too worried about people coming this way, but yeah, I can do something.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think anything has been here that doesn't have wings in quite some time and live to tell about it.
That's the key part. There were people there recently. They didn't make it.
The dead
Yeah,
horses.
I could definitely block all this off if you'd like me to. By me, I mean can make someone else do it.
I can overgrow it with magical
Might
plants.
take like a really long time.
Hour?
I don't know. A giant ape stacking rubble doesn't take that long.
It depends how badly you would like it.
Look, I don't think anybody's going to mess with the stuff here.
I
in
don't
the
think
time
so
that
either.
It takes us to fly back and then come back here again.
I can
Hey.
also just cover it back up with ice again. I have
Can you just cover it back up with ice? Let's do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Shape Water can do a 5-foot cube, and it's 20 feet, and you can. Well, no, I can only do up to 3 instances, so it'll only be. Yeah, I can't do all of it.
Well, okay. The water that we just evaporated is kind of like flying around in here.
Yeah, I can only do 10-foot cube at most.
So
Why don't we just leave it here? Take what we can. Leave it here. Go
It'll be
home.
fine.
It'll be fun.
Mhm.
If you
Okay.
really want it to be covered up, I can make someone into a giant ape, and they can cover the
it's
entrance.
fine. It's fine. Let's just. How much can we fit in the bag of holding?
500 pounds.
I'm asking the DM how much of the money we can put into the bag of holding.
A third.
Okay,
3
we
trips.
put in a third of it.
In the
And
bag
then-
of holding, between all of you, you could probably carry half.
Okay, 2 trips.
Just for so DM knows, I can carry like 600 pounds of crap.
Can your backpack carry
so
all that without
I
breaking?
can, as long as we have stuff to wrap it in. I
That's what I
got
said.
bedrolls and
Look.
stuff. I'll start.
We can go to Neverwinter and buy another bag of holding.
What can we do?
It's already 2 trips.
Or
Let's just
2.
Let's just go.
Or
All
4.
get some.
So you can
All
fly.
get
I can
one.
make you fly. How about we take what we can? Let's go,
Yeah.
and we'll come back.
To Phandalin first. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to. We're not going to Neverwinter. We're
not
going to
Neverwinter,
Phandalin.
Neverwinter, right? Okay.
Who wants to be a bird?
There's going to be a magic item shop in Phandalin pretty soon. So
Yeah, who wants to be a bird?
It's word on the street.
Yeah,
No
I'll
offense,
be a
man.
bird.
Thorin, you haven't been a bird yet?
I'll pass on the being a bird.
Okay,
But
Ashin.
actually, hold
Oh.
on. If he has
Hmm.
everything that he has on him gets turned into the bird, correct?
That is how the spell works. Yeah.
Right. So if we stack him up with as much as he can
we're,
carry,
Or we
we're
can make-
taking half. Okay, we're taking half of the treasure.
We can make 2 trips,
Let's move
Ashin.
on.
Sirius just gotta go
Bird
turn into a
bird.
big green eagle bird and start moving.
I mean,
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll
there
follow.
There's wisdom that you don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yes. Taking half of it.
Ashin, you're gonna be a bird.
Yep, I'll be a
Boomir
bird.
puts the bag of holding back on his back and then climbs on Asteria.
Big old giant owl up.
Caw!
Oh.
Hoot, you're a big old owl.
Wait, so is Ashin being turned into an owl?
Yeah, he's a giant owl.
I guess I'll carry the big guy.
He is giant owl. I am giant eagle.
Ashin, what does it feel like being transformed into a giant owl?
Again.
No, I've been a giant. I've been a giant owl before.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I turned into a giant owl when we had to fly to
Oh, that's right.
Coneyberry. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you
I
guys
think
gonna...
we should land outside of town this time, though.
Or you could send a message.
I could do that.
How about we do that instead? Let's
All right.
everyone get up onto your birds.
I will cast sending.
Climb on a sheet.
My bird groans.
Pamir, we're not going to be there for another like 3 hours.
I don't want to forget.
Speaking of which, do I have? Yeah, I can maintain that spell for that entire length of time.
I don't want
I
to
can't-
forget, he says.
I'm going to cast polymorph and maintain concentration for an hour, and I'm going to use. I assume it's a 3-4 hour trip by flight.
Yes.
Okay, so that would be
3 hour
the rest of my 4th level slots and both my 5th level slots.
A 3-hour tour.
I can stay as a beast for 5 hours, so we're good.
tour. All right.
Away we fly.
Yep.
All right. I'll wait to cast sending until like we're almost there.
Okay.
You take to the skies. The cold still biting at your faces. The night is kind of growing upon you as you see the setting sun, kind of as you rise over the mountaintops. And kind of, I don't know, not necessarily chase it towards Phandalin, but it is kind of ahead of you and off to your right as it falls as you're traveling southwest. In a few hours, you kind of can see the lights of Phandalin ahead and below. It's been uneventful, quiet. And as soon as you got kind of out of the range of the mountain, you began to notice a change in the air. Not such a chill to it. And you're midair. Do you want to cast Sending now?
Not just the mirror.
Yeah.
The mirror. It'll be a good time.
No, I was prepared.
Who are you trying
Yeah.
to reach?
I am going to contact guard captain lady Moira.
What? Huh? Who's this?
Oh, it's just a message.
He sends message.
I tell her that the fist is returning, or the sword is returning by air. Please don't shoot at us again.
Only use 12 words.
On her end, you kind of woke Moira up from a sleep. It was her turn to actually be asleep at this point, and she kind of rouses out of bed, kind of opens up her window in Phandalin and shouts out to the guard outside, "Make sure to tell everyone not to shoot at anything coming to Phandalin. The sword's returning." And sent me a message. "I'm tired. I'm going back to bed. If anyone shoots anything out of the sky, I'm going to shoot him in the arse. All right? All right. Good. Relay message. Back to sleep." Just kind of closes the window and lays down. As you approach the city, you begin to hear kind of the bells, the warning bells. But as you rise close, you can kind of clearly see, especially those of you with bird vision, that no one is taking a hostile stance towards you.
So we are landing to green.
Sure.
Biggest area to land birds.
Yeah.
You begin your descent. And as you do so, kind of making your way towards the green, you begin to see a crowd of people gathering around the square and making their way towards the green. Slowly making your descent, you get closer and closer and see it's not just a small gathering, it's a large crowd. The town at large has heard that you're coming back and is anxiously awaiting your news. As you land and touch down on the green, you can see eager faces trying to make out if everyone's there, what shape you're in.
Polymorph. Well, we've got some news. And we'll cast Eldritch Fireball up into the sky, but we'll make it cold, and it's going to explode in a big, like, up in the sky, big, like, shower of, like, snowflakes after it explodes.
Harbin's gonna kind of push his way through the crowd. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Ah! You're back. Is everyone with you this time? We are well accounted for?
Mm-hmm.
What of the dragon?
I think it's
Asheen?
Oh, am I not
You got-
hurt anymore?
You know I dropped Polymorph.
I pull one of his teeth out of my bag and show it to the crowd.
Harbin kind of turns around and addresses the people and puts his hands up. People! As I told you, the sword will defend you all. Look! They've slain the beast! And the crowd erupts. Cheers resound through the entire city. It's almost immediately deafening. Yes, much. You can see signs of reliefs on faces. You can see some people that had lost either their homes or their livelihoods to the dragon begin weeping, smiling. You see little kids jumping for joy. Other people just clapping, giving you stern nods. The town guard, you can see many who were uptight have relieved that they no longer have to deal with the oppression of this dragon and the fear that comes with it. Even Harbin, after he makes his announcement, you can see, even from his back, kind of tension relieve as his arms fall to his side and he turns around. I knew you could do it. I knew, but I was still afraid. I'm very happy to see you all have made it back safely. This is a big day indeed, for us and for our fallen friends. Tonight we celebrate.
I think this is a good time for free drinks, you guys, right?
Yeah.
Don't drink.
Free drinks tonight.
I'll
You hear that, everyone? Make sure you go to the Five Finger Tavern and get your free drinks on the sword. The Dragon Slayer sword of Phandalin. Someone told Droop, eh? He's going to start beating everyone with sticks if they come in trying to take his alcohol.
We'll let them know.
That's sending.
We'll get there first.
Troop. Incoming. All the drinks are free. We got back. Kill the dragon.
What? Huh? Damn it, I really need to learn magic. They're back, I didn't even know. As he sits in the tavern, all of a sudden the doors just... He's like, huh? You see him put his helmet on, eyes glow red. Grabs 2 mugs in each hand and begins slinging out mugs of ale and mead to everyone around. Make a line! Make a line! You're so pushy. Look, it's free. You don't have to be a dick about it. Goodness great. Look, wait, you're not even old enough to drink. Get out of here. Get out of here. Meanwhile, he's laughing the whole time. It's a beautiful thing.
You guys, we should probably go drop this off the Miners Exchange.
Probably a good deal.
I'll take it.
It is a lot of stuff.
You all have to take it.
We
You're
all
all
have
carrying stuff.
Yeah, we're all carrying it.
I'm still bird carrying
Still bird.
things. Caw.
You can stop being bird.
No, she's carrying stuff.
Bird is carrying things.
Like satchels.
Syrian can't carry shit. Are you kidding me?
Should we get like a cart or something?
Leif used the ingenuity of having the like satchels tied to the staff as like a counterweight. Just like, there we go.
Is Barthen around? We can get a cart.
We can just carry it.
Like,
You realize the green to the Miners Exchange is not very far.
Not very far.
Okay,
Right
then
on the other
we'll
side of the
just
road.
walk over there.
Literally going to Barthen's is the opposite direction. Go to the Miners Exchange, drop all this stuff off.
Hi, my name is Bamir. I would like to make a deposit.
As you walk into the Miners Exchange, you see all of the tellers kind of look up. We had heard that you were back.
Mhm.
Is everyone okay? We heard
I'll-
cheering. Does that
I'll
mean
counter for it.
the beast is dead?
Yep.
Like a thumbs up.
This is incredible news. And oh my goodness. What is all that?
We're here to make a deposit.
Oh no. I
Oh,
can
don't
see
worry.
that.
This is only half of it.
Huh?
Yeah, we'll be back later.
All
It won't, be
right.
it won't be tonight. We'll give you time to process this, then we'll come back with the other half.
1 minute, please.
Mhm.
And you see him kind of get out from around the counter, and he's a halfling, so he's just very short. And as he hops out of his chair, he kind of disappears behind the counter, and you hear footsteps as he kind of walks out and walks over to the door and takes the open sign and flips it to closed.
That's probably a good idea.
And you then, without a word, he just kind of looks at you and walks and knocks on the Halia's door, opens it up. Halia, we have to close. The sword is back, as you've no doubt heard, and they have their deposit. It's quite sizable. You see Halia walk out. Oh, you're back. I've heard you have slayed the dragon. That is most fortuitous for all of us. I'm glad that you're all back in, apparently, one piece plus some pieces.
Yeah, this is half.
This is half.
Yeah, we'll be back. Looks at the party tomorrow.
Maybe a couple days.
Yeah, we could probably, a day or two. We'll probably be back with the other half.
Well, we here at the Miners Exchange will be more than happy to process this and keep it safe. Ron, this is nothing that we haven't... Okay, this is like nothing we've seen before. It's fine. I see you've already put the sign to close. Take whatever time you need. Make sure it's counted accurately and deposited into the account of the sword. Actually, apologies. You're new. She's looking at Thorn.
Yes, I am Thor. Apparently, I am the new member. Temporary.
Hopefully on a more permanent basis.
He's
How
in
would
a
you like me
provisional
to
role.
account for division of funds for
Equal share.
Thorn?
You could honestly
Shall
probably
I
do it in
open an
4
account
parts.
for your name?
No, I didn't hear all of it.
No, I said, shall I open a separate account for your
Thorn.
name?
Or
Thorn.
you just put Ice Walker.
Ice Walker. Yes. Ron, open up an account for Mr. Ice Walker and deposit a 1/5 sum of this into it.
Halia, actually, you could divide that between these 4. Oh,
Leif, you get a cut.
Asheen, I don't really need a cut.
You get a cut.
But do it that you can talk about later. But you get a
Is
cut.
has it been the 5 hours?
No,
No.
but you can drop
Oh,
me in a
okay.
bird whenever you want.
You're outside still.
I'm thinking
Like
of this
poking your
very
head in.
comically, like she drops bird form, and then Asteria, with her very low strength score, is dragging the bag into the establishment.
You
with
can't
all
fit
of
into
her
that
might.
establishment, silly bird.
I can help.
Can't you change into a tree or something? Like, can't you just like
Oh.
tree the bags and like just like?
No,
Oh?
trees don't do that.
Interesting.
Oh.
Just half the woodlands can, though.
You could turn into a bear though.
Yeah.
Something. Anyway,
Anyway,
Halia looks puzzled. 4 ways?
Yeah, the 4 ways to be fine. You can ignore what they say. It was in the letter I sent you.
I don't believe I received that yet. I haven't had a chance to read it. I'll look back through my mail. Anyway,
I mean, I handed it to you directly, so it's probably just sitting on your desk. It's fine.
okay. 4 ways. Ron, 4 ways.
Well, while we're all kind of standing here talking, I am tapping on, like, Ashin's got his arms crossed, and he's just doing this. And Thieves Canting to her, whether she makes note or not, just need to talk. And taps on his arm.
Okay. You're going to passively see as she's kind of looking at Ron and others, she just kind of makes a gesture, which you're able to pick up as in, okay.
Gonna go help Asteria not be covered in satchels of coin. Diamonds.
Oh, don't worry. We'll help. We'll help with that. Let us assist you.
Hit the wheelbarrows.
George, get out here. And they all kind of you see another halfling kind of come over and walk over and begin to pick up bags and quite effortlessly just and walk back behind the counter and just repeats the process.
Yeah, this is now a good point. Are we at 5 hours yet?
Not quite.
Okay.
Well, it
You're
took 3
good.
to get there.
You're still good, birdie.
I mean, you don't have to be a bird if you don't want to be.
Well, she's covered in coin bags.
I would stay in the eagle form as long as it would take them to unload the bags from
She's-
Syria.
Very weak
Yes.
druid.
I would say it doesn't take them
Just
too long
not-
to be able to get all the bags.
A very muscly druid.
A druid that is not strong like a tree root system.
All right.
Okay.
All right, I think that's all of it. Yeah. I guess we'll wait your second half.
It'll be a
of
day or
this.
two.
That's fine. We'll get on this and process all of it. Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll take care of it.
So, to the tavern, you guys?
Oh, did we get the stuff out of the bag of holding too? Takes the bag of holding off, and where do you want this stuff? Because it'll kind of.
Cataract, Bamir, I imagine you just kind of start dumping the bag out, and you just see coin just fall out and kind of create this mound, and the eyes of the halflings just sweet tomorrow's treasure. Oh, we're gonna be here for a
That's
while.
fine.
Yeah.
This
there's
is the
still more
fortune that
outside.
the bold favors.
Yeah. All right then.
Mr. Grana would like that.
Happy we're inside. All right. Anyway, we'll take care of it. That's fine. Do what you need to do. We'll make sure everything is accounted for and settled.
All right. He kind of shakes out the bag and lets the last few coppers drop out of the bottom.
Ting, ting, ting.
All right.
I actually have something that I would like to deposit just to keep safe.
Yes, Mr. Ajin.
Oh.
And I will start handing all the dragon scales and other various things to be put in a safe place.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't realize there's so much. Holy,
Why is this one sticky?
That one's covered in blood.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry.
uh,
Would you like me to bring them back clean?
Precipitation, I just start cleaning the ones that are dirty.
oh, that's quite helpful. Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't know if I have a deposit box enough for this, so I'll have to make it across a couple. Come with me, Mr. Ashin.
Sure.
Do you want us to wait?
No, I'll catch up with you.
We'll meet you at the tavern.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Never
bring my
time.
drink.
Ashin, as you follow Ron back, he takes you to kind of an area where there's a number of lock boxes in various sizes, kind of larger ones at the bottom, and then kind of medium ones and taller, smaller ones at the top. Ron opens up 2 of the large boxes at the bottom and the 2 medium boxes directly on top of those large boxes, and you kind of help him funnel those things in, and he hands you 4 keys. All right, Mr. Ashin, anytime you want to recover anything in any of these boxes, you just come in, present the key, and I'll be able to retrieve your items for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Will there be any more? Should I reserve more boxes?
There might be more. I don't know yet.
He just reaches over without even looking and grabs the kind of next box over large and middle box and hands you 2 more keys.
Thank you.
Just in case, we can keep it all together.
Poor guy.
It'll be fine.
I'm sorry. I'm sure.
Don't
you weren't
apologize.
prepared
This is
for this.
quite fortuitous for you. Yeah, we just don't usually get things in this volume. The most people bring out of the Wave Echo Cave is, a handful of gems or ores or, a few bars of this or that. This is a bit more than usual. But,
Sorry.
it'll be great. It'll be great for the exchange and for you, and gives me something to do, I guess.
Well, thank you. You have a wonderful evening.
You as well. We'll see you around, Mr. Ashin.
Bye.
I'm going to link arms with Pamir and Asteria. The tavern! And skip.
Did you guys go ahead or did you wait?
Oh no, we're going.
Yeah,
We went ahead.
left.
You went ahead. Okay, so as you kind of make your way
Cheerfully
away,
skip.
Ashin, as you're kind of passing through Haley's door, you notice that it's open.
Kind of peek my head around the corner and see if she's in there.
Oh, she is.
I give a knock.
Yes, Ashin, come in. I left it open for you.
Thank you. I come in and I shut the door. Waiting for the weird ear sounds. I just wanted to say thank you for letting me borrow this, and I'll take the ring off and hand it back to her.
Oh. Yes, did it serve you well?
It did.
Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad to have it back. So thank you for returning it to me.
Absolutely.
I'm quite happy that you were all able to slay the dragon and so quickly.
It was a little hairy there for a minute. We work well together. I'm hoping we can convince Thorin to stay.
Yes, he seems quite capable.
He is very capable. I wanted to key you in on something.
Yes?
Where the dragon was, exactly. A rather large, abandoned fortress up in the mountains.
No.
Yes.
You found the hold?
I believe the dragon did.
He was in High Spire Hold this whole time.
He was.
What a bastard. There were rumors, you see, Ashin, of this hold, but nothing ever concrete But it makes perfect sense. It's why we could never find him. The hold is rumored to be very hidden up in the mountains, a pass only the dwarves at first knew about. And recently there was a chap that came in and was talking in the tavern about potentially finding it and trying to go and steal some treasure, but...
Is he still around?
No, he's been gone for some time.
Do you know where he went?
I would assume he went to the hold.
I mean, there was some evidence that people had showed up, but they died.
Well, that's not surprising. That said, though, Ashin, if you found I Spy or Hold, I mean, the history alone could yield dividends. What was it like?
It is in desperate need of repair. So my wanting to see you is twofold. I wanted to let you know that that's where it was.
Happy to know that it exists.
I was wondering, I would need to talk with the rest of my compatriots, but I believe the general plan may be for us to turn it into a sanctum of sorts for the sword.
That would be an interesting idea.
So there's going to need to be some repairs made.
If it is difficult to access, as I think, that could be somewhat costly. However, if we were able to make some specific modifications to allow us to communicate, I'm quite certain that I could allocate some funding that way. Especially given that you've now truly secured our interests in this region. Zentarum will have a massive amount of influence around the future economy of Phandalin, be able to really catapult this town into much more of a city than it is now. I mean, we're already getting new vendors in weekly. The fact that there's no impending threat of dragon is going to alleviate the fears and concerns of many an investor and vendor. Machine, I don't know if you really understand yet how important this was.
So my thought is we can go through the miners' exchange to hire some trusted employees to head up that way and begin restoration.
Yes, we wouldn't be able to send just anyone up there. They would need
to be vetted.
Discreet, yes. Informed members of the Zentarum. We do have those. We have a number of them stationed in the cave currently mining. We can divert them to help repair that keep if that is indeed, or the hold rather, if that's indeed what you want to do.
Most definitely. Again, I will have some words with my compatriots and let them know that I spoke with you about possibly securing repairs for the hold so that we could use it.
Well, I will hold off, but I will make preparations.
Okay. I'll probably have more work for you in the next day or so.
Fantastic. Nashin, I'm very happy that you came back.
Me too.
This city needs you all. It has been an extremely moving journey seeing you come to this city, this poor town in the middle of nowhere, and really elevate it to something truly great. And getting to know all of the fist, now the sword. It's meant a lot to me personally. I know that I'm very business focused. I know that I'm very cold in a lot of ways in how I come off to people, but I truly do care about each of you and want nothing but the success and happiness of the team.
We definitely appreciate all the help that you've given us.
Well, as always, if there's anything else you need, please make sure to let me know, and I will continue to help you as you continue to help this city.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go pretend to have a drink, because apparently free drinks at the tavern. You're welcome to join us.
I might do that in a bit. I need to finish some things up here first.
Absolutely. You have a wonderful evening.
You as well, Ashin.
And he will turn around and walk out and shut the door behind him. As I'm walking out past the gentlemen that are counting, are they counting out loud?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm shaking my head too, but you can't see me. All of us are.
Super, it didn't happen. I will make my way back to the tavern.
As you make your way back over there, you begin to hear, obviously, the sounds of merriment and cheering going on. The rest of you, what have you been doing this entire time?
Having a
Drinking.
drink at the tavern.
Oh, I imagine some of you are doing more than that.
Also eating? Question mark.
There's a lot of drinking going on.
I assume it's mostly.
Is Vamir in full performance mode?
Let me set the stage for you a moment,
For
if I may.
Bamir, yes.
As you make your way from the Miners' Exchange and you make your way out to the street, you are instantly greeted by many citizens who are still just looking for a glimpse of you to see for their own eyes that you've arrived home safely. Cheers are still being heard wildly. You're hearing kind of people yell and exclaim and say, "Thank you." And, you slayed the bitch. Yeah. Like just constant cheers of merriment and joy and support and all these things. And as you make your way further through the square towards the tavern down the street, you can just see a line of people that are waiting to get in. As you kind of bypass that line and open the door, the tavern is more packed than you have ever seen the tavern in your life. It is literally shoulder to shoulder people just getting absolutely celebratory out of their minds as there's cheering and music, and you can see Droop is like on top of the bar, just like throwing drinks at people at this point, hoping that they catch them, as he is helplessly overwhelmed by the onslaught of people at the bar. As you walk in, people kind of part ways for you. Oh, but there's really not a whole lot of room for them to go, so you get a narrow path to where it is that you want to go.
Yeah, just gonna Misty step to the across to the other side.
Oh, Leaf!
Hi.
Leaf!
Yeah, can you help?
I'm so happy you're okay. I'm happy everyone's okay, but help me.
Sure.
Dario would face step back there as well and start helping poor Troop.
Yeah, we're gonna help.
Asteria! All right, let's do this. Asteria, you grab mugs. Leaf, you pour, and I'll serve.
Okay. Get shape water and into mugs.
And basically, you just form an assembly line where Asteria, you're just like putting mugs on, Leif is putting stuff in, and Droop is just shoveling them down the bar as people are kind of making their way to the bar, grabbing a drink, and leaving the bar. This is so much better! If you want your drink, you come this way! I remember all your faces, don't try to come back, see? One drink, one, everything else you pay for. Don't make me get the stick! Next! Yes, the dragon's dead, I know, it's so great, isn't it? It's awesome! It's so awesome, yeah! We got the bastard, yeah! And you're just constantly just shoveling drinks.
They've just flicking their finger, just alcohol going in every time. Well, we need a new barrel.
Leif, as you need a new barrel, you recognize that there are other barrels that have already been kind of lined up across the wall, and you're able to kind of quickly just kind of force the liquid out through the cork. The cork just goes and falls on the floor, and you're just able to keep just moving alcohol in the mugs.
Not a lot of work. It's pretty easy. Yep,
The
finger
windshield
waggling.
wiper fingers.
Yep, the finger waggling. Yep,
You
it's a
gotta
pretty good
teach me how to do
experience.
them.
I don't know if you can.
Amir will actually cast Unseen Servant and have him doing dishes in the back.
Oh, that's amazing. Every once in a while, you see the door just kind of like open, and mugs just appear on the table, and then you hear boom through the door, and you hear the sound of dishes being washed as everything's going through. I don't know what's going on, but I'm thankful for mugs. Bring your mugs back, you savages! They're not for you to keep. It's not a collector's item.
I mean, it might be.
Don't say the word collector's item.
Thorn, what are you doing?
I've found as much alcohol as possible, and I'm drinking it in the corner somewhere.
I feel like every fifth flick of fingers is going right into Thorn's mouth.
He's probably telling stupid stories, half-drunk stories from his old adventuring days.
Well, Leif's not doing too much work. What are you talking about?
He's actually telling the story of his last adventure,
Okay.
fighting some vampires.
Oh. Leif's never heard that story, but Gage has.
It'll come up eventually. He'll go into detail. He's too drunk for it to make much sense right now.
There's a vampire, and there's a vampire, and then there's
He's like
a vampire.
flying. And it's just, it was a good time. I mean, someone died. It was a good time.
I'm sorry, and congrats on vampires. I'll ask him about that when he's not drunk.
Bamir, what are you up to?
He's probably moving between helping at the bar and singing songs on the stage. And
Work at the same time?
basically staying as within 60 feet of the kitchen because he has to for the unseen servants keep doing dishes. And without dishes, then we wouldn't be able to keep serving alcohol. So
Bamir, in order to do that, you've kind of taken up on top of one of the round tables towards the center of the room, around kind of the main fire. And Ashin, when you walk in, you see Bamir kind of gesturing wildly as he kind of looks back at the kitchen every once in a while and points a finger, kind of getting that unseen servant and keeping it going and doing what it needs to do. Meanwhile,
it's
kind
fine.
of
It's good.
regaling all of the details of the dragon, no doubt with some embellishment. It was 4, 7, 10 stories tall.
Got choked out by hands.
Everyone is rejoicing, laughing, again crying. Every once in a while you're getting people come up to you and thank you for avenging either their family members or kind of their displacement, and thank you for taking care of this problem and kind of giving them some sense of peace to their lives, while others are just getting stupid drunk and enjoying every minute of it now that they feel safer. After a while, you begin to notice that there's kind of money that's piling up around the register as Droop is furiously trying to account for all the drinks and for who was their first time and who's been through multiple times and all these different types of things and kind of putting things away. And that carries on for at least a good 2 hours. And you're quite sure that most everyone in Phandalin has actually come through here.
I whisper to Droop and Goblin. To be honest, it's okay if some of them get an extra free drink. It's not that big of a deal. Just for today.
Listen, I know, but if you give them an inch, they take a mile, Leaf.
Just for today.
Yeah, I know, but I you know, Leaf, sometimes I like using my stick.
That's fair. We'll look to see where Ashin is as it quiets down.
Where are you, Ashin?
I'm in the kitchen.
Oh, you would walk by then. Peeks in the kitchen. Ashin?
I am assisting the unseen servant in doing dishes.
Ashin, I have a gift for you.
Okay.
Yep. Meet me in the war room and grab Godoric's sword from the wall.
Okay.
Gonna go to the war room.
I walk out and I kind of stare at Godoric's sword for the longest time. I grab it. I look around at the patrons, kind of smile, nod at everybody, and I walk into the war room.
Just kind of like going through a bag. Put it on the table. This was originally a gift for Godoric, but yeah, you were kind of close with him, so it's a gift for both of you now.
I put it on the table.
Flips it to the draconic inscription, facing up, and I give you the vial of blood. Just pour it across the length of the inscription.
I nod, and I do.
I can describe it, or you can, DM.
Go for it.
Okay. Our inscription starts to glow faintly, like this amber light, and then the wording all sorts to change to a different language. It still says the same thing that it did before, but now it's in Orcish. It was kind of a gift for him. He was always kind of afraid of dragons, so I figured when he, finally got to kill one, that his blade would change, just like he did. He kind of overcame that fear, I feel like, near the end.
Me too.
So.
Unfortunately, I can't read Orcish, so.
Don't worry. It does not say anything about meats. It is the same as the other side.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So. Anyway, that was just a small gift I was hoping to give him, but. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we had a really good thing. Dragon's gone.
Thank you, Leif.
Well, I'll leave you be for a bit. Pat his shoulder and leave.
I stay in the room with the sword and just kind of sit there for a while contemplating.
Ashin, as you sit there, staring at the sword, you begin to feel your body kind of tingle and warm up. It's an odd feeling. And a familiar voice comes into your head. Well, here we are again, Ashin. And you've done it. You've slain a dragon. How are you feeling?
In a way, vindicated.
Good.
Ready for my next target, I guess.
I would expect nothing less. However, learn to savor peace. Calm soul, quiet mind, patience brings the sweetest vengeance. Remember, heal. You've lost a friend, and now you've honored him. Do that well. Take your time and be whole before your next endeavor.
So I shall.
And with that, you kind of feel the presence recede, but as you do, you feel kind of things move underneath your armor. And as you look down, you can see light continuing to glow on your chest. You're able to walk over to a mirror in the room, and as you kind of displace to kind of see what's there, you notice that while most everything up until this point has been kind of very, like kind of a tribal, but also, very obviously elvish kind of markings and fluidity and kind of, very artistic kind of taking over of your arm, you notice that you can now see the face or head of a dragon with its mouth open is now part of your tattoo. Being devoured by a bear. It's
The bear that I
basically
had.
like a head within a head. So you see the dragon's head and then a larger bear's head, and it's currently
actually-
over your main pack.
I was gonna say I got that other tattoo like on the side of his head and shoulder, so they would kind of connect, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Almost like Chevrosh is kind of giving a nod to you.
I take the sword and I walk out into the main room, and I go and put it back where it was.
As you exit the room with the sword, everything kind of slows down a little bit, and people kind of look in your direction. And there was a little confusion, I guess, as to why you took the sword before, but seeing you emerge from the room, everyone kind of turns to you and has eyes on you.
I just kind of glare at them like Ashin does. Like, why are you looking at me?
Someone across the room in a table against the wall stands up, raises a glass. It's Edermath. It's Godorok. And the entire room raises glasses.
I raise the sword. 2 hands.
Thor's gonna pick whoever the closest person next to him is up, put him
Leif.
on the shoulder. That works. Leif is now on his shoulder effortlessly and put a rook.
And everyone raises. You hear
Pick his
kind of
hands
a
the
big
barrel.
Eunice for Godorok. Everyone drinks, slams glasses, and then goes back to partying.
Should probably put this barrel down now. Lowers the big sand barrel down. Thorin, how drunk are you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm fine. I can. Not a problem.
Where is Asteria?
Hiding behind the bar.
No more drinks.
So I put the sword up and I see her back there and hi.
Hi.
Too many people?
A lot of people, Ashin.
You want to get out of here?
I had a thought. I haven't really checked on someone in forever. Now that the dragon's dead, I wonder if he's back to normal.
Oh, right off.
Yes, right on.
Yeah, we can. Come on.
You guys
I look,
exit the
Yes.
tavern out the back.
I was just outside because I thought it was our AC because I was kicked on and I heard the noise start up. I've
And
been hearing it all night. from
spell
here.
of silence, Bamir.
I saw
Silence
it
spell.
with a flashlight and I was like, I'm quite trying to
Silence spell.
Oh, sorry.
And we cast silence spell on our bard because he's had too much to drink. He's speaking in tongues. Anyway, you guys exit out of the back of the tavern. People are in the streets, but it's been a few hours since all of the merriment, and people are starting to funnel back about their business. Those that are getting off shifts at the mine are kind of heading towards the tavern. Everyone else is kind of trying to head home. And you make your way across the green towards Edermath's house where Rydoth is staying. Edermath is not there because he was still at the tavern.
No, this is going to be kind of awkward when we knock on this door and he's not home.
There's a lot of people. I didn't really see him.
I did.
Why didn't you say something before we
Sorry.
left?
Because we're not here to see him, we're here to see Right Off. Knock on the door, see if he answers. They are staying together.
Syria's just gotta knock on the door. See if maybe he answers.
As you kind of knock, just a very kind of polite Asteria knock. Nothing happens for a moment as you knock again. Edermath's not home, damn it.
We're not here to see Edermath.
Well, who are you here to see then?
You right off.
Who the hell is at the door? He opens the door. Oh, it's you again. Come in, come in, come in.
Welcome.
I will follow.
Come sit at the table.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling everything okay, I guess.
It was kind of dicey for a while, but then I figured since the dragon's gone, you were back to how you were before. You're feeling better at least.
What do you
I believe the word
mean?
for that is cantankerous.
I'm confused. What do you mean how I was before?
Let me explain this. Do you remember turning yourself into a squirrel and us chasing you all around the tavern? When you first...
I'm sorry, I barely remember you. Have we met before?
We met in Thunder Tree.
Thunder Tree? What's Thunder Tree? Thunder Tree, I remember driving out some green dragon.
Oh, that was us.
What do you mean it was you?
I mean, that was us. We fought the dragon. It ran away.
You tried chasing it. In the middle of chasing where the green dragon went, you were hit by the white dragon.
Damn dragons.
So we brought you here.
I don't know. Everything's a bit hazy still. Quite as clear as I'd like it to be. I do remember Thunder Tree. I do remember a green dragon. I remember. I remember a group of stupid young adventurers.
Now, who are you calling young?
He's just gonna look at you. And a particularly obstinate elf that thought he knew more than everyone else.
Fair point.
He's gotten better.
We'll see about that.
Things have kind of changed, though. I don't really turn into animals anymore.
Explain. I
Do you
apologize.
remember-
Things are hazy. I'm still not remembering names, but things are beginning to come back. I remember a goblin pissing in my corner and shitting in my boots. I remember a large orcish fellow who was scared of dragons. I remember you being an ass, and you having lots of potential, and also a particularly handsome, slender fellow who I could not quite put my finger on.
I don't know who you're talking. I don't know who you're talking about there.
Was there another one as well? I can't remember. There had to be.
She kind of looks at Asheen.
I'm sorry. Yes, there is another. His name is Pamir.
Oh, is that the one who was always fiddling with his instrument?
Yes, that would be our part. Unfortunately, our barbarian friend fell. So he has passed on since.
I'm sorry to hear that. How long ago did that happen?
A month ago?
Couple of weeks.
Oh. I must apologize. I've been Rather in and out of reality lately.
You were quite ill for a while, thanks to the dragon's breath.
Yes, I remember being encapsulated in ice, and everything went dark and then light and dark, and I traversed what felt like other realms. I don't know if they were dreams or realities. And you're going to see, as he says that, his eyes go white and roll back in his head and kind of glow almost with energy. And then a moment later, he's going to blink and his eyes are going to be back to normal. I'm sorry, who are you again?
My name is Ashin.
I'm Mysteria.
Hello, my name is Rydoth. I am a druid.
We've met before.
Have we met before?
A few times.
Oh. I apologize, I'm usually really good with faces. Not so much with names, but faces. Where would I recall you from?
Thunder Tree.
Thunder Tree. I remember Thunder Tree. I chased a green dragon out of Thunder Tree.
Oh, no, that was us.
I'm sensing a
No.
pattern here, Ashin.
So am I.
No.
Right off, why don't we go and let you rest some more?
Oh, okay, I can rest. My good friend Edamath should be back any time. He'll be making some apple tea if you care to stay.
No, we'll get some tea another time.
Oh, all right then. I guess you should just bugger off then if you're just going to no sense in loitering in an old man's home.
That's no way to speak to a lady.
I wasn't talking to the lady. She can stay as long as she likes.
Well, excuse you, sir.
Let's
No,
go,
I believe
Ashin.
I'm asking you to be excused.
You have a wonderful night, Mr. Rydoff.
You too as well, Ashin.
See, you know my name.
Wait, what?
There he goes out the door.
I follow.
They get outside. She closes the door behind her.
Hmm.
That can't be good, Ashin.
No.
Rydoth's the only druid I've ever met outside of the Feywild. But he's an elder druid. It concerns me.
Maybe we should seek out another druid? I don't know.
Not all druids are likely to just fall on top of you when you're almost dead and dying.
I thank the stars. I guess we go back to the tavern.
Yeah, we'll go back to the town. Wondered if Matt's still there. If he is, I'd like to.
Well, we'll take the main road back. Maybe if he's not there, we'll run into him on the way back.
You kind of walk your way through the town. The night is still. It is nice, calm. You see a few people traversing the main road here and there. As you make your way back to the tavern, you have not yet seen Edamath. You walk in. Things have died down considerably, but there are definitely some that are still kind of making merry, telling stories across the tables, and Ashin, you look over to where you previously saw Edamath, to see him face down on the table with a cup in hand.
Again, you should have just let him sleep like that.
No. I look for Thorin to see how absolutely pissed he is.
Give me a Constitution save.
Is he like face down in a barrel?
Possible.
Oh no.
He's not doing great.
Thorin,
It's not bad.
Thorin is up against a wall right beneath the stairs with a barrel on his head. You initially would be worried, but you're able to see his chest kind of rise and fall with the barrel.
That barrel looks more like a hat on him.
He's a big guy. He should be fine, right?
I walk over to him and I kick the barrel.
Oh,
That's just rude. That's just not right.
She tries, and she goes to Edermath to try to shake him gently.
Series,
He's a
you
big
walk
guy, you can
over.
take it.
So you walk over to Edermath. You kind of get there and you put your hand on his back. And that was the time that we stabbed the beholder right in its eye and then ended up eating it for a week in the Underdark. Ah, the good days. Back on the table.
Okay then.
Thorin,
Who's there? What?
you
What?
have a barrel on your head.
Oh, I thought I drank myself blind. Okay. We'll take the barrel off. Got it.
That
Hey.
would surely be a feat.
How many fingers am I holding up?
7. Wait. I don't know. What do you need?
A friend of ours is very drunk and needs to be carried home.
Who's gonna carry me?
No, you stay here. I need your help carrying someone home.
Oh, okay. Sure. Where?
Unfortunately, I do not believe lesser restoration will bring him back from drunk.
Nope. Give
I
me
don't think that's how that works.
give me a dex. Give me a dex check.
oh no.
This isn't gonna go well.
Wow.
Okay.
Thorn, you kind of reach behind you and grab a banister, and then kind of swing yourself around so you're kind of on your knees, and you pull yourself up. Stretch. But you kind of check your coordination. You're fairly good.
Point me in the correct direction.
Go to bed.
Why are you asking a drunk man to carry another drunk man, Ashin?
I'm not. I'm telling him to go to bed. Go to bed.
I thought you did. I was asleep already.
I will take care of it. Go upstairs. Go to bed.
Edermath's gonna pop out of his stupor again. And she was the prettiest woman I've ever seen. We made sweet love many nights in a row. And who knows, I may have children.
Ashin, let's get him home. I can try to
Yeah.
help.
I walk over to Edermath and I kind of throw his arm over my shoulder and
Astera's gotta kind of walk behind them to make sure that he doesn't drop him.
No, Ashin, when did you get back here?
just a little bit.
Did
ago.
you hear they killed a dragon? It was
I was there.
apparently a white dragon. Dragon. And he's just gonna...
It's okay. Get your sleep, bud. It's fine.
And you carry him home.
Free drinks for everyone was a bad idea.
Did you say free drinks for everyone? I've got apple tea will cure anything. Except for having to pee, which I'm doing right now.
Okay, wish life was here.
As you carry him across the green, he's passed out cold. He's finally succumbed to the drink, and you're able to bring him back home. And as you open the door right off, he kind of takes a look. Oh, look what my friend's done now. Yes, just lay him now. He's probably drunk.
Oh, he's very, very drunk.
Very.
Yeah, what did he have? Half a mug? He's such a lightweight, that one. Never been able to hold any liquor.
I'm not sure.
All right, well, thank you for bringing him back home. I'm sure if you come back tomorrow, he'll make you some tea. Oh, God, he's pissed himself. Oh, well, he'll clean it up in the
Have a
morning.
good night.
I'm not doing that. And good night.
Back they go.
Back to the tavern.
Leif, what are you up to this whole time?
After the barrel scenario with Thorin, he just decided to go upstairs and be in his room. He's just laying there. Just thinking. There's a ceiling. It's an eyesight.
What you thinking about there, Leif?
Well, you probably know.
Oh, no, I can't read your mind. I only know what you think to me. It's kind of weird.
I meant you're intuitive, so I thought you... Never mind. Soon I'm gonna be traveling the cosmos.
Oh, yeah. All the traveling you want to do, and more.
Anyway, it'll be a thing. When does
So
that
what's
happen?
on your mind?
That's what's on my mind. I just told you.
I mean, not the fact that you just, slayed a adult white dragon and found a treasure hoard and, did a whole bunch of really neat stuff. You're just thinking about traveler things?
I mean, yeah, the dragon was... that was kind of scary, but it's taken care of. I feel bad for Lady Venomfang. And, I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. Moving on to next things.
Well,
I've never really been one to really, look at the past. It's always kind of been forward.
well, Leif, I can tell you it's in this life that you're choosing, and trust me, we're very excited about this. You should learn to live in the present a bit more. The past is gone and tomorrow's yet to come, so live in the present.
I am presently tired.
That I did know. Don't mean to bug you, but I just wanted to have a quick little talksy-walksy. So, becoming a traveler, it's gonna be a process, Leif. When you choose to start it, it's going to take a little bit of time. You're gonna start to experience things in places you didn't know you had. Mostly in your brain, but, sometimes other things too.
Is it gonna hurt again?
Oh, no. I mean, it didn't for me. I guess I can't guarantee you nothing, but...
So am I gonna have to tell them about this now and be like, hey, I'm gonna start magicking different?
I mean, you tell whatever you want, Leif. To you.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to, subtly drop the fact that you're going to be an omnipotent being soon, I mean, yeah, it's up to you.
Am I gonna start getting all shadowy? Am I gonna just randomly like manifest the dumb hat?
Excuse you. This is very stylish in a different time. I quite like it. Just wait till you get a hold of that zoot suit, Ryan. So good.
I don't know what that means.
Night long. Yeah, you won't until you absorb my brain leaf. So, happens.
Okay.
You'll get there.
I'll just trust you on that one. So how long does the process take? Is it like a month, 5, a year? Is it like 2 days?
I mean, in your time, it is different for everyone. Sometimes those that are chosen don't have a whole lot of stuff going on up there, and it goes kind of fast. Those that are a bit more cognizant of life and all things can take a bit to get everything sorted. It's an uncomfortable process mentally to be able to take on the memories of so many people, so much time, so many places at once. So the download, if you will, can take a bit longer for those that have a bit more going on.
Traveler, what does download mean?
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay.
But anyway, I just, want to check in and say GG's on slaying the dragon and everything. And, I thought it was kind of nice of you to give away all the money. But, we technically do have a contingent of followers that are giving us constant tribute. So, money's not really a problem. But, that wasn't a small chunk. Never mind. It's not about money. It's fine.
I didn't really think I needed money where I was going.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's a good time for me to go. You're tired. We can talk about all this stuff, over eternity. It's fine. Anyway, so have a good night, Leaf, and don't think too hard. All right, just enjoy the present. You slayed a dragon. Good one.
Just looks up at the ceiling with the most quirked eyebrow. What does GG's mean?
Thorn, I'm assuming you make your way back upstairs and go to bed. Amir, what have you been up to?
You find the right room.
Bamir is, I guess, after things quiet down in the tavern, he probably go and visit Sister Gorilla.
You make your way across the town center, and by now it is the middle of the night. You knock on her door, and you get no response. You knock again, still no response.
He's not gonna wake her up, but if she doesn't answer, he'll just kind of take a stroll.
Then a strolling you will go. Guess we're back to Ashin and Hysteria.
I think I'm gonna sit in the garden.
I might come join you.
It's been a long week.
Mm-hmm. Now we might have a fortress?
I think.
Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think so. I've while I was still at the Miners Exchange, I had a moment to speak with Miss Halia, and kind of let her know where the dragon was, and asked if she wouldn't mind helping us with hiring some people to like refit the place, kind of repair it a little bit.
Okay.
So that we could use it and make good use of it.
I don't know what exactly is next.
Me either. Time will only tell, right? But if us having the tavern in town as a business is great, but us having a place that is secluded away from the city and easily defendable is just as great. I can't deny the tactical worth of such a place. And if it stays cold up there, all the time, I know a really big guy that probably wouldn't mind that too much.
Okay.
Am I okay?
No, I said okay.
Oh, sorry.
Just worried.
You're worried? Why are you worried?
Thing with Red Out's weird.
It is. I'm not worried. I'm concerned.
I'm also worried. When I summoned Faye, tried to send a message to my sister, said a lot of things, and I've really been worrying about those. But the dragon was more important, so I didn't really think about it too much.
Well, we have some time. Have you thought about trying to contact your Faye friend?
Last time I contacted him, he told me that there were things after me. I'm not sure I want to know what those things are.
Maybe you should ask him. Can't hurt to have a second conversation,
He wouldn't tell me the first time. I did ask. This was when you went on your little jaunt.
That jaunt yielded some much needed results.
It's fine, Asheen.
He's really not that bad.
Okay. I'm not about to jump ship and worship Shevarash, if that's what you're saying.
I'm not asking you to. I mean, you and I probably both know the stories between Sehanine and Shevarash.
Mm-hmm.
In many ways, you're kind of like that for me. Keeping me grounded in the world.
Keeping you not dead.
Yeah, that too. I do appreciate that. I don't really want to die.
I just might meditate on a few things. I don't know.
Stewie, give me a perception check. Asheen, do the same, please. Asheen, as you and Asteria are talking, you kind of see this kind of moon glow begin to materialize, and it's almost like you can see little particles of light kind of floating around the two of you.
Yes.
Hysteria, you don't notice.
I know, but he said so that's why I'm like,
I know, I'm just saying.
You don't see the light?
if I look around, do I notice it now? He's brought it to my attention.
Yes.
That's different. But so have a lot of things been.
I mean, this is your thing. Like the moon's not my thing. That's your thing.
Hmm. I don't know.
Hysteria, you feel kind of the hand of Sahanin on your shoulder.
Yes. Second?
That's it.
I think it might be time to meditate, I guess.
Shane's gonna scoot a little closer to her.
She will go into her trance.
Sahanin is going to flick you in the forehead.
Thanks, Sahanin.
To wake you out of your trance.
Are you
Okay.
And then
No.
you're going to see the light just kind of recede.
I don't know.
Getting visits from friends?
Benevolent deities are weird.
Mine's not weird. He's very focused. Thank you, Asteria, for all that you have done for me. I don't know where I'd be without you.
In the ground.
Dead in a forest somewhere. Or worse. I think it probably goes without saying that I love you very much.
Well, I love you too. My time with you and my time here have made me realize what real friends and real family are supposed to be like.
I would follow you into the depths of hell.
Well, if there are things chasing me, we might just get the chance to go.
Sounds like fun. Will I get to kill things?
There's one in particular I might have in mind. We'll get there.
Okay.
The light begins to materialize around you again.
I give her a kiss. No, that's it. Just a kiss.
Yeah, that's it.
Does she kiss you back?
Yes.
Good. You're going to feel Sahanin smack you on the back of the head, and then the light is going to recede again.
I feel
She's
like
being awfully pushy.
Oh, well, okay. In other news, Chevrash grew my mark again, but was very nice with it.
Should we be concerned?
No, do you want to see it?
Sure.
And I'll like peel up the armor and kind of open the shirt underneath so that she can see how the mark has spread and it like forms into this dragon head that's being consumed by the bear tattoo that he got when he was gone.
Does that kind of like grow everywhere?
Probably. I really don't know. He and I haven't talked about it.
And it started on this little mark. And now it's
Yeah.
just
Well, yeah. He has taught me patience and how important that is to attain my goals. To think clearly and have a clear mind and be focused. And to heal old wounds so that I can be the best of what I am. And you thought he was just an asshole.
no.
I mean, you kind of said as much without saying as much.
Well, he was kind of taking over your body. And almost getting us killed several times.
That's debatable.
Really?
Really?
Because I remember falling unconscious at least once when you were consumed.
But was that my fault?
Yes.
Awkward. I'm gonna meditate now.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night, Ashin.
And you guys
Stereo?
meditate.
Yep.
We're going to pop back to Bamir, who was taking a stroll.
We're just kind of walking through the streets, and it's probably late enough that most of the people have gone to bed or something by now. And he's just kind of thinking about how far the sword and himself have come in the last 6 months, I guess. Just from the very beginnings, leaving Waterdeep as idealistic postgraduate kid, and now being part of a group that was able to defend a whole new city from something that before would have put so much fear into him and would have basically been impossible to deal with. But now he's got people that he can count on, and has gotten so much stronger that he feels like he wants to find his dad if he's out there, and let him know that this is everything is because of the inspiration that he got from him when he was young. So
For a moment, you feel like you can almost hear his voice calling out your name.
coming, Dad. Coming for you. I've killed a dragon. So I don't think there's anything that's going to stop me. That, he'll head back to the tavern.
As you all hunker down for the night, the stillness is peaceful. For the first time in what feels like way too long, you can go to sleep without worrying if something's going to attack in the night. You can think beyond today. You can plan for futures. What you will become, what you will do, who and what are important to you. And in the coming days, as you are getting yourself together, a comfortable set of normalcy overcomes you. And with that, we will conclude what is effectively Season 2 of The Fist of Phandalin. Well done, everyone. Or GG's, as the Traveler would say.
Yeah, GG's.
Yay!
Yay!
We did the thing.
We done did the things. We even got raided by the Upcast crew, and we didn't take any breaks because we were just RPing like mofos, just straight on through. But that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just say, if you guys have made it with us this far, thank you so much for being with us. If you're catching us on the YouTubes, please make sure you are interacting with the video, leaving some comments, liking the vid. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more awesome goodness in future adventures from the Sword of Phandalin. We'll see you guys next time. And that is just a local recording, but we are still here live for you, doing the fun stuff and the things.
All the stuff and things.
All the stuff and things. Thorn drunk with a barrel in his head.
Yep.
Cataract contemplating life. Asteria and Asheen finally having a moment.
Yeah, they tried. I had to mute myself for that entire thing.
So, saying, So when does Thorn get to do the wedding ceremony?
No.
Ooh.
That's the ceremony spell.
Yeah.
You can be magically married
Mm-hmm.
by the divine power of Tyr.
I don't think we're there yet.
I think Ashin's gonna meet the in-laws first.
I think Asheen might
Oh
kill the
yeah,
in-laws first.
that's a good point.
Ask for
Yeah,
her
that might
hand
not
in
go that
marriage.
well.
Do we have your blessing? Oh, I can't wait. But anyway, I would be remiss. Again, Upcast crew, thank you so much. If anybody's still here from that, love you guys. Thank you guys so much. If you guys don't follow the Upcast crew, do the things. Also, hi, Geigen. Hi, Schmed. What's up, everybody? Sea Turtle, I saw you sneak in there. You're still here. Hiya, hiya, hiya. It's been too long. My goodness. I can't believe it, man. 2 seasons. Whew. I'm gonna kill the dragon. Finally.
You murdered it.
Our deities are so tired with us, except for Ashin and Shevarash.
Tyr doesn't even talk to me.
Tyr doesn't talk to his. Shevarash and Ashin are like, yeah, we're on the same page. And then Sani and the Traveler are just like, they exhaust me sometimes.
There.
Poor Thorin.
It'd be alright.
Tyr doesn't even talk to Thorin.
Having a sad.
I'm good. Thanks.
Bear's like, atheist, stop.
Mir's like, please don't talk to me. I have enough problems.
What do you think's gonna happen when Leif goes full Traveler? He's just gonna visit Bamir all the time.
Oh, wouldn't be.
Hey, Bamir, you want to go to this place?
No.
Magic circle
Nope.
against Celestial.
Bamir's on the shitter. Hey, Bamir. Guess Ryan was just.
I
Yes,
don't
Ray
think
was.
Celestial would work against Snarch Fae.
Nope.
Well, it could go against Fae, isn't it? Doesn't it have a Fae thing? No.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Good question. Magic Circle. Spell very often used. Some would say it's unnatural. Oh yeah, Fae. Yeah, there's Fae in there. You can do
Oh,
Fae.
Oh, good. Thank God.
You're good.
Okay.
You can keep him outside of a 10-foot radius as he just knocks on the circle
An
like.
archfey.
Unfortunately, you can't
Special
block out
Hey,
Fae.
the-
Bamir.
Bamir,
Good.
you can still hear me. I know you can still hear me.
Silence.
Hi.
I just
Well, I'm just gonna telepathically communicate to you then.
I just imagine. See,
Darkness.
Cataract has actually seen Men in Tights, so I can make this reference and he will understand, even though the rest of you may
Oh
not.
God, it's been a while.
I've seen it.
I feel like you're basically going to be like the abbot walking down the road, and Leif's just going to be like everyone. Hey Abbott, good morrow. Hey Abbott, good morrow.
Hey, bye.
Hey Abbott, I hate that guy.
Bamir finally sees his dad. He goes to give him a hug, and it's just Leif.
Oh.
Oh, that's so wrong.
I'm not
Oh.
sure if I can kill a god, but I'm sure as hell
Gonna
gonna
try.
try.
Ooh.
What if Leif is your dad?
Yep, that's been the.
Nope.
So is
I
that
think Leif is
Hey,
younger
Bamir.
than
I have your
Bamir.
mom.
Bamir, how old is Bamir?
How old did I make Bamir?
Yeah, it's a good question. So I think Leif is younger than Bamir.
Yes, but if you become the Traveler, there's nothing that says you can't go back in time to conceive Bamir, and you just didn't know it yet.
Oh,
Bamir
there's-
is 28.
Yeah, no, Leif is younger than Bamir.
So,
I don't think that can the Traveler time travel too.
it's the Traveler.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Says, oh no!
Be alright.
shows up Leif in a zoot suit with a fedora, and he's like, "Who's your dad?"
No.
Wrong.
Nobody wants that. Not even Leif.
Wrong, man.
Oh, the fun
Leif would be
times that
lucky
can
to have a son as attractive as Bamir.
Well, apparently, according to Rydoff, Leif is the handsome one and you're the forgettable one, so I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry, it was too good.
My poor druid friend.
Your poor druid Rydoff.
The worst case of brain freeze ever.
I think there's something else going on there.
Oh, yeah, but...
Could be. Could be.
Couldn't talk to Addermath about it because he drank too much. All of 3 sips of mead.
Don't you love the little tidbits of Ettermath and his adventuring days coming out there?
How he ate a beholder.
Hey, he was in the Underdark. You
Beholder's
gotta
I'm
eyeball.
hungry, man.
Not just a beholder. A beholder's eyeball.
The beholder is mostly eyeball.
They say
Well,
he stabbed it in
pretty
the
much
eye
all
and then
eyeball.
ate beholder for a week. So I'm pretty sure it's like all of the beholder was eaten.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I can travel. I can actually go and visit the other campaign now and be a guest.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Same world.
I mean, that could be the way that they make it home to their time.
Yeah.
Or make it to
No.
our time.
One big compilation episode.
Ooh,
Hey,
crossover
everyone
event
loves a
of
good
the
crossover.
series.
Yeah.
Crossover. Compilation is not the right word, but that's
Oh
fine.
man, it could be like a 2-part series. They show up on Saturday, we show up on a Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. That would be.
Find a big bad.
That would
Good
be
luck
a-
orchestrating the overlay for that one.
Yeah, good.
You just
smaller
have 10
Just all
pictures to deal with.
pictures. It's all pictures.
We'll just be smaller.
There's no overlay. There's no room
We don't
for
need
one.
pictures.
I've
We don't
got a-
need pictures at all.
I've got a puppers that needs to pee. I guess that means that's going to have to do it for us for the evening. Let us go and see who is live. None of our friends are live. None of our friends. None of them are live.
What?
Robert is on rerun. None of our friends. None of them.
Really?
Really? Yes, really. I don't think anyone. I don't even have anyone that I follow on this account that is currently live.
I mean, I have a non-D&D recommendation.
Sure.
I have someone pretty awesome, and they're playing a game called One Shot.
Okay.
It's not D&D related, but I will send you their thing.
Just tell me the name. I'll type it.
They're very awesome.
They're awesome.
Mhm.
Everyone is awesome.
They're pretty. They're a mod in Scuff's channel too.
Cool.
Huffle Scuff.
Quick. T-Spades. All right. Copy. Paste. T-Spades. Start raid. All right, guys, we're going to raid T-Spades. Go give him some love. Friend of Leif's. Yeah. Leif/Gage. See, look, I'm even using your character names now. How fun is this? Anyway, we will see you guys on Monday for Rime of the Frostmaiden. Goodness. I love your faces, everyone, and I will catch you guys next time. See you then. Bye-bye.